What's up, my fellow horror comrades? I'm the Slasher Movie Reviewer, and today we've got a very special countdown video, because today we're counting down from the worst to the best of all the Friday the 13th films. It's going to be a very special video to me, you guys, so I hope you guys really enjoy it. So without further ado, grab your machetes and your hockey mask, and let's do this. Friday. This is the epitome of what I think is a crappy Jason movie. He's absent for like 90% of this film. Plot synopsis, just stupid. Besides Freddy Krueger showing up at the very end of this movie, and that kill where that lady's all like, this film is a complete atrocity, and I can't even watch this film. Friday the 13th, Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. Do you hear that? Jason Takes Manhattan. Well, let me tell you, Jason doesn't even really take Manhattan in this film. He freaking somehow boards a cruise ship, and there is where he does all the killing. Laughably bad movie. Now, my number 10 pick and my number 9 pick, I kept flip-flopping all over the place. But the reason why this one is at number 10 is because this is the one where the MPA screwed over. They came in and they put all their little restrictions on it. And not only that, but you have this girl with this telekinetic powers, and she's like throwing furniture and stuff like that at Jason. No. However, I will admit, this is the best we've ever seen Jason look like that. But some of it just did not work. A New Beginnings is certainly the season of the witch of this franchise. This is the one where Jason is not only completely absent in the film, but he's not even the killer! It's a copycat! However, I've got to admit, the reason why I like this one a little bit better than New Blood is because it is definitely entertaining. Girlfriend singing to the boyfriend while she's on the crapper. You've got the girl doing the robot in her room. You also got this really crappy POV thing. Look, I understand you're trying to play respects to the original Friday the 13th, but by now we know what Jason looks like. We want to see Jason. We don't want to see a POV shot of Jason. Since it wasn't even Jason, that's just even more annoying. I did actually sort of like the location of this film though, and I like how they're starting to build on this one character, Tommy Jarvis. That was really cool. It's not a Friday the 13th film without nudity, and this one definitely has plenty of that. This is the case of one of those films where it's so bad that it's good. Some of the dialogue in this film is just absolutely gold. He just wanted his machete back, you guys. Woo! This awesome scene where Jason Voorhees is tricked at being back at Camp Crystal Lake. There is a lot of fun to be had in this film, but I get it. There are some people out there who absolutely hate this film, and I am totally for it. I really wish I could hate this film, you guys. And my number 7 pick is Freddy vs. Jason. I will admit, this is a much better Jason Voorhees movie than it is a Freddy Krueger movie. I mean, I'm a huge Jason Voorhees fan, and I have to say, I had a lot of fun with this film. This film is not holding up very well now, and that's sad to say because this film is not old. Battle at the end, whew, it is a hard nerdgasm. Plus, when it comes down to it, in the end, the right killer won. This was one of those films where I was so anticipated to see because I never got the chance to see a Friday the 13th film in the theaters, and now I'm getting my chance. But when I went and saw this film in the theaters, I was, sadly to say, I was very disappointed. It wasn't until I went back to watch all these films for this video that I realized that this film is actually pretty good. When it comes to this remake, is it a perfect remake? No. But compared to the previous one stated, this one is a lot better because we have Jason Voorhees at Camp Crystal Lake killing teenagers. That's all I ever wanted. One of the best kills, I think, of the entire franchise is when Jason Voorhees is coming through the floorboard. Scares me every time. Now, part 3 is notably for a couple of things. was done in 3D. It's also the one where Jason gets the mask, and I really like this one a lot. It's so much fun to watch in 2D, to see them like throwing stuff at the screen and stuff like that, and Jason going like, this is a lot of fun to watch in 2D. I just think this is just overall just a very well executed Friday the 13th film, and I just really like part 3. Now, part 2 was pretty ballsy for a lot of reasons. It kills the main girl from part 1. It introduces us to Jason Voorhees. It gives, in my opinion, my favorite kill out of all the Friday the 13th films, the death by wheelchair. Also, the scene where our main girl is having to pretend to be Mrs. Voorhees in order to save herself is beautiful. For a horror movie and a Friday the 13th film, I actually had somewhat care for these characters. Nudity. Jam-packed with nudity. It introduces us to Tommy Jarvis. It has a lot of great things going for this. This is the Friday the 13th that had Crispin Glover in it, and this one kind of felt like a John Hughes horror film. Characters are sort of fleshed out in a way that they got a little bit of depth. This is just a Jason Voorhees movie. He's got the mask, he's got the machete, he's evil, he's just ready to kill kids in the woods. There's a lot of nudity. There's just a lot of things in this film that just work for a Friday the 13th film, and personally, in my opinion, this is one of the best finales of a Friday the 13th film. It has a lot of great scares. I know a lot of people out there who think part 4 is their personal favorite, but if it wasn't for these next 2 films and my experiences for them, this would have been my favorite. Here's why I love the Friday the 13th films. Because this was my very first horror film. It scared me so bad. But when it was done, I went craving for more. If it wasn't for this film, I would not be in love with horror films. I love the characters of this film. I love the setup of this film. And I especially love the ending to this film. One of the best endings ever for a horror film. Plus, this one also has Kevin Bacon in it. Jason Lives. Now, this is the one that introduced us to Zombie Jason. I absolutely love this film. This film is totally into itself. It feels like a Hollywood horror film that's just big budgeted and it just looks like it was given treatment. This film was also made by fans of the Friday the 13th film, so there's love and dedication to this. This is the conclusion to the Tommy Jarvis character. It's funny at moments, it has great kills, great suspense, and I absolutely love the finale of this film. He's battling Jason with this ring of fire around the boat. I swear that moment when the lightning strikes the tombstone, I'm like, oh crap. Also, if you didn't know, there are a whole lot of Frankenstein references in this film. Meet Boris Lugosi. He's named after Boris Karloff and Bela Lugosi. So yeah, I love the Frankenstein references. So there you have it, you guys. That's my personal ranking of all the Friday the 13th films. I hope you really enjoy that. Comment down below with your personal rankings of all the Friday the 13th films. I would personally really love to know. Also, if you have suggestions for other top 10 videos or ranking videos, you can always leave those in the comment section, and I would love to read them and do those as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. So until next time, you guys, I'm the Slash Movie Reviewer, and you guys have just been slashed.